Yep.
You don't just get away with stuff because one, this dude is a football player, and you know if he does anything, his career is over. So now that gives you the right to throw my stuff in the pool and threaten to bleach my eyes and pepper spray me and all this. Yeah, there's a problem. There's a huge problem. And see, the thing is, if he was, she starts pepper spraying him and he grab her by her throat, everybody don't have a problem. And say he could have walked away. That would have been the common mantra. Well, why didn't he just walk away? First of all, I'm at my crib. First of all, and she tearing up my stuff. Well, I'm supposed to leave so she can finish tearing up my whole house? Has anybody ever heard of Left Eye? Anybody? Hans Bueller? Yeah, ain't leaving this broad here. It's ridiculous, but I guess it's the world we live in, right? It's the world of double standards, and gotta live with them. I'm just glad it ain't me, because I'm not. I totally admit I'm a petty human being, and I'm not that big of a man. Yeah, you don't just mess with my stuff and get away with it because you have a vagina. Sorry. It's Sports Kings Live. I'm Big Mike. He's Rob Calloway. We got 30 minutes left in the show. We still got to talk about SEC Media Day. We got to give you guys an update on the stuff that happened at Florida State, and we shall do that on our return. We're on Spreaker.com and the Spreaker app. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at Sports Kings Live, and we'll be back.
Did you know that birthday parties help build confidence in kids?
Yeah. Did you know that giving kids less sugar before bedtime helps them sleep better?
Oh, totally. Did you know that friendly kids have more friends?
Everybody knows that.
Hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
I didn't know that.
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I guess I had to turn the mute off. My money. My money.
Please make sure you take the mute off.
It's off. Ain't what you wanted. Bigger than LeBron. I just wanted that part to come on. All right, this is Sports Kings Live. Big Mike, Rob Calloway. About 27 minutes left in the show. We're being heard via Spreaker.com and the Spreaker app. Make sure you guys tell a friend to tell a friend. Go ahead and follow us. Sign up for your absolutely free Spreaker account and follow Sports Kings Live. Also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at Sports Kings Live. All right. Got a couple things we need to run through here as we get to the end of this show. I still got to tell you guys about the Chitza or the Chitza. Yeah, the Chitza. That's what it's called. Okay, so SEC Media Day, day 2 today. Very, very light day. Coaches showed up, a couple of them swagged out. Steve Spurrier had the Lokes on, walking around. He might have been high, actually, but, because we know in our community that's pretty much how it works. Dudes walking around with suits and sunglasses on. Why I can't see your eyes, bruh? Well,
that's not fair, Mike.
Why is not?
That's not fair, bro.
He's old. He's like 70 years old. He might have a card, cuz, for his cataracts and glaucoma. Nah, he wasn't high. I'm BSing. He wasn't high because he took him off for the onset stuff. He just walked in with him on, but he took him off for the onset stuff on ESPN. Kevin Sumlin was in the building today talking about his new quarterback, his old one, Kenny Trill. Had a great game against West Alabama State Tech University A&M or something like school, and everyone thought it was like, yup, Johnny Manziel Part 2. No. Suspension came, and then a new quarterback was crowned. Kenny Trill is now a TCU Horned Frog now. Dan Mullen was in the building of Mississippi State. He and Dak, I can never say this dude's name, Dak Prescott. Dan Mullen had on some Yeezys, cuz.
It's like saying Zach with a D.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He had on some Yeezys. How about that? Stunting with Yeezys and a suit on. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Right. I don't know if you consider that country or ghetto, or is it like, I don't know, ghetto, country.
Yeah.
Your guys, there's going to be a new mascot at UGA, Rob, a new UGA. like Uga 10, I think. I guess the premise is let's replace him before he actually dies.
Yeah.
Let's send him out the pasture where no one really
This
knows he
last
dies.
one was lazy as hell, though, man. The last Ugga 9 was lazy as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a
that, boy,
bulldog.
you couldn't get that dog. You couldn't get that dog to do nothing. I was like, boy, if this is anything indicative of what's going to happen with the Bulldogs, I don't like this.
Yeah, they changed.
Damn stuff.
I guess Uga 9 was known as Russ.
Right, yeah.
Who is this talking? I don't know who this quote is from. It says, we look forward to celebrating the reign of Russ, who has served the university and our sports program in a magnificent fashion. By doing what? Oh, this is the president. One of your favorite names. His name is, I guess this is Jerry, but spelled Jerew Moorhead. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, he has truly endeared himself to the fans all over the country. At the same time, we anxiously await the arrival of the newest in our long-standing line of mascots, Uga 10. Maybe that's an omen, dude. 10, Uga X is what he's going to be. So, new mascot for the old Bulldogs of Georgia. Maybe they turn over. I heard these guys talking today about, they were talking about the same things I'm used to, the underachieving kind of Georgia. And once again, the old, maybe it's time for a new coach came up today. I think it was the SEC Network guys. What's the kid's name that played? McElroy and Marcus Stroud and those dudes. Yeah, they brought up the old Mark Richt might need to go thing, Rob. Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
Whatever, man. I ain't even starting that dog.
They underachieve again because I heard people also were. We talk about that. We talked about that young Tennessee team out in the East, and some people are believing. Oh, here's the other thing about Tennessee. Yeah, their coach was there too, Butch Jones. Yesterday, I was like, yeah, we know who Butch Jones is. Well, here's the thing. I don't know who Butch Jones is. I know who Butch Davis is. The old Miami coach and the old North Carolina Tar Heels coach. Like, I heard him saying the name today on TV, and I was like, something seems wrong about that name. What's wrong? Oh, that's what's wrong. I said yesterday so confidently, yeah, we all know about Butch Jones. No, maybe some of you do. I don't. I know who Butch Davis is. Butch
Jones is the coach that got in trouble at UNC.
No, that's Butch Davis. See, same.
Oh, that was Butch Davis?
Yeah. See, yeah, Butch Davis from Miami went to North Carolina and got in trouble with the agents and the boats and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the parties. See, you thought the same thing I thought. Like, yeah, Butch. Same dude.
The whole damn thing, like all the offensive players ended up getting suspended for like
right.
a year. And they were supposed to win like the ACC that year.
Yeah, it's Butch Davis, cuz.
One day the year, that one year, was that when Alger Crumpler was still there?
I don't think so. Nah, hell no. Algie was like in his second Pro Bowl as a Falcon by then. Algernon Darius Crumpler.
Okay.
I think I might. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, you guys, is Woman Crush Wednesday. Today is going to be my last show for a while, but I'll hopefully still be able to do all that, exterior stuff like Women Crush Wednesday will. Probably would have been better for me to post something today and have people start voting. I might do it when we stop the show, though. Go ahead and do that and have you guys vote on a couple young ladies. And by midday tomorrow, as usual, we'll have the Woman Crush Wednesday of the week posted. Where am I? I'm still here in the NCAA. The kid, Darian. What's his name? Darlin, something Cook, the running back for Florida State. Apparently, his lawyers are saying it didn't happen. There's a case of mistaken identity going on that and there are other witnesses apparently to corroborate the fact that he didn't hit anyone. An attorney for Florida State running back Dalvin. What did I say? Did I say it right or did I butcher it?
You said Daquan.
Oh, God. Yeah, his name is Dalvin. His name is Dalvin Cook. His lawyer says that his client walked away from the scene outside the Tallahassee bar and did not hit a woman. And as it has been alleged, Rick Patel, a Miami-based attorney, told ESPN that there are conflicting statements. The witnesses were intoxicated, and the research suggests that one alleged witness was not actually present at the scene of the crime. Wow. Quote, Dalvin Cook did not strike this woman, end quote. Quote, players were leaving the scene at the same time, but Dalvin walked away before it got out of hand, end quote. Patel also addressed the recent revelation that Cook was cited for mistreating animals in 2014. Quote, I'm hoping this doesn't create a bias. This is not Michael Vick's situation, end quote. Exactly. That's exactly what I said yesterday. When I heard that, I was like, oh, God, this dude was electrocuting dogs.
Right.
But nah, he wasn't. He just tied his dog up too. He wanted his dog to run away. I don't know. Yeah, these new rules, boy, they get you caught up because people love the animals. A lot of times more than humans. As weird as that could sound. He also, the lawyer Patel also claimed that the alleged victim, quote, identified Dalvin after being shown social media pictures of Dalvin and some random people, end quote, adding, quote, it was an extremely unfair lineup. Yeah, that sounds weird. They just like, look at this Facebook page. Do you see the guy that punched you in your eye? Yes. He's at Dalvin Cook. I don't know if that's his handle.
Yeah, the black guy. Yeah, he hit me.
That's ridiculous. Rob's been on fire this week, dude.
Reminds me of the whole thing where Todd Gurley. Remember the white boy said Todd Gurley had punched him out in the bar, and then come to find out it was another white guy.
What? It wasn't even a black dude that did it.
Nope.
That's pretty good, dude. That reminds me of that South Park episode where everybody was looking for some black guy did it with no name. Like people's kids was missing. Some black guy did it. I haven't seen that show in a long time.
Todd Gurley knocked me out in the bar. Then they go show the tape. It was like a white dude with like some khakis on.
It would seem like you would kind of know who Todd Gurley was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. That's ridiculous, as a matter of fact. There were some rule changes as well before we got this college football thing. One, there will be an official in the booth who will be monitoring the field, and if he sees anything suspicious, like we saw in the Super Bowl where the Wes Welker got knocked out and continued to play in the ball, or not? Who was it? Oh, it was Danny Amendola. Excuse me, another white wide receiver. Sorry, I get them mixed up. They all look alike. Payback.
Same thing.
Yeah. You got it might not even been him. It might have been Julian Edelman. I don't know. One of those white dudes.
It was Julian Edelman.
Was it?
One
of those small white wide receivers, whatever. Yeah. Got knocked the hell out and was drunk on his feet and just kept playing. Right.
They just picked him up by his shoulders like, come on, man, stay in the game. You got to stay in the game.
So in college football now, there'll be an official designated for that reason. He's going to be up in the booth. So he won't even be on the field with the players or the coaches to be influenced at all. If it looks...
Dude out on the field. Yeah. He got on the field with rubber band knees onto my straight nose.
Yeah, he was drunk. But if he sees anything, he'll buzz down and say, look, that kid looks kind of shady. Check him out.
Drunk.
Yeah. That, as well as there'll be an eighth official now, another official behind the quarterback to kind of just give him give the officials another point of view of the plays that are happening in front of them. So college football is trying to, do what they can to enhance our viewing experience. They're realizing, the players are getting bigger and faster, and it's a harder game to officiate. So they're using the technology that's afforded to them, which I don't know why you wouldn't, baseball. Use the technology that's afforded to you to help ease and minimize some of the human error. That's all it is. Because at the end of the day, when Rob watches UGA take on Florida, win, lose, or draw, he wants to understand that the game was called down the middle. And just if Georgia wins, the better team just won. If Florida wins, the better team just won. Like, you guys, the last thing you want to hear, and the football season right around the corner, is Rob coming on the air on a Monday like, man, you see them bum-ass referees? The last thing y'all want to hear. So, yeah, you should be glad that the SEC is doing this for you guys. Not just for them, for you guys too, because Rob will do it, boy. He'll come in here, boy, I wonder how much Florida paid them refs.
That'll be the Sunday that is actually a Sports King show on the weekend.
When that's going to happen? Programming alert.
Yep, exactly. All on Twitter. Sports King's alive right now.
Right. Immediately after the game over, Rob just fire up the old console. Let's go. Let me tell you dudes how pissed off I am right now.
Yep.
Okay, so that's gonna